Flashing light. Did not fade in. He came from way over to the he came from the west. I've seen him for a minute or two. So this is not what I'm talking about. This is a regular aircraft. Flashing light, doesn't fade in or fade out. Center of the screen there. Let's see how he goes. Oh, there's one. Bottom of the screen, heading towards the palm tree. There's one. Bottom of the screen, and he's moving faster, brighter. Let's see what he does. He'll fade out. There's one. Bottom of the screen. Oh, is he getting? Oh, he's getting dark. Nope, there he is. Heading towards the palm tree. Bottom of the screen. Let's see if he fades out. Should have read about the palm tree. If you see that, there he is. See that one there? Here's one. Heading towards the palm tree right in the middle of the screen on the bottom. Yeah. It's the first bright one we've had tonight. Oh, we finally got the heat. Over 100. Anyhow. I have to edit all this together. I'll either have video before this or video after this explaining something. One, I'll show a picture of, we'll show a tree and some trees. It's a house, my neighbor's house, like a tree, his house, and then like a pole and another tree. That's what it looks like in the daytime. What you'll see in these images, hopefully, I think they're bright enough we can see it. 4 or 5 of these. I'm sitting on the back. Actually, no, I'm sitting up on a scaffolding. I'm about 12 feet in the air. And I'm taking the camera on this phone, shooting it straight north over this neighbor's property. The tree, the house, and the other tree, and all that. That's the frame. Shooting the camera straight north would be like I'm directly south of Yosemite. It's 30 or 40 miles north, something like that. And you'll see a light. I think they're mostly at the bottom of the screen. Some might be higher. You see a light come on and then fade out. Another light will come on and then fade. I'm kind of yapping through it or whatever. And what it is, it's not UFOs or anything. It's aircraft. All right. But if you can imagine, let's say let's say this aircraft, say you have a jet with a headlight on it, and it's coming from an angle, now it's pointing towards you, you can see the light, and then it goes away, you can't see the light anymore. That's originally what I thought it was, okay? So I'm seeing lights that they come on, the light comes on, then goes off. There's no flashing light. I have plenty of aircraft around here all night, all day. I'm by the airport. And I think even have one image there that shows a regular aircraft flying overhead from horizon to horizon with this flashing red beacon. Okay. No fade in, fade out kind of thing. I see him the whole time. And I'm 12 feet up above everything else out here, flat land. But I can see a 360 degree all the way around me. Sky, no clouds. You see here, all kinds of aircraft. Okay. Typical aircraft. Flying in a straight line with flashing light, no big deal. These don't have a flashing light. Now I get my binoculars on them, Oh, here comes one. I got him on the binocular like this. No flashing light. And typically I'll see 1, 2, or 3 more aircraft above and behind, traveling the same general direction and then disappearing. Now the other ones you cannot see with the naked eye. Once I see a bright one, I get them on the binoculars, then I can see the others. Occasionally I'll just be out there, you know, scoping around. I'll pick one up, but you cannot see with the naked eye. I can't get them on camera. So why am I bringing this up? It's very strange. I noticed this about 2 weeks ago. I saw a light come on, then went off. I'm like, well, that's weird. Saw it again, didn't think much of it. The next day saw it again. Hey, why aren't other aircraft doing this? So started getting the binoculars. There's no flashing light. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is. It's just basic traffic. I think it might have been the military aircraft doing maneuvers, you know, but it's typically 10 at night, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. It goes on all night. But what's peculiar about it? You have lights that come into you know, light comes on, it goes off, fades in, fades out. Like maybe they're turning. There's no flashing beacon. Now maybe they're too far, who knows, but there's no beacon. Why does it seem like they're flying together, more than one? Here's a weird one. They're always going east. I've yet to see one go west. Regular aircraft, red light flashing, you'll see him go west, but not these ones. They're always going east. It's not a satellite. I've seen satellites before. They go in a very straight line, and they're fast. You can see them when you're up in the mountains. But hey, no, they flash on, flash off, or they come into view and then they're out of view. I don't think they're turning it off. It's just they come into view and then they're out of view. So they're obviously not traveling in a straight line. Otherwise, just like all the other aircraft, I could follow them from horizon to horizon. These are brief. There's no beacon. They fade on, off. There's no beacon. They're always going east. What's the other thing? Oh, this is... You'll notice in these images, these little videos, they roughly always come up in the same place. I've got 360-degree view. Okay, what I'm seeing takes place in about less than 10% of the sky. Why don't I see them over there? Why don't I see more south or west? It's all due north, this particular thing. And I could see, if I want to stay up late enough, I could see 20, 30 of these in a night. I'm bored. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work in the morning. But why don't I? And I've looked. Let's look out. Let's go directly east and see if there's anything over there like that. Nope. Nothing west. Nothing south. Just this window. In a sense, I used this frame of that tree over my neighbor's place. The two trees. That frame. It's happening due north, and just in a very small window. The altitude will change, but it's typically in the same place. I know where to put the camera now. I can put the camera now, just wait for one to show up because they're consistent. I would say it's mind-blowing, but it's definitely weird because I'm not seeing it anywhere else. Light comes into view, then fades out. No beacon. Typically there's more than one, but you can only see one with the naked eye. Heading east. And in the same place consistently over and over. I'll get some more. There's one night they were very bright. The last few nights they haven't been. But I'll keep looking. I'll get a certain time. I'm sure they'll be, especially if there's been wind. There's been no clouds in the sky. There's nothing to hide behind. Now maybe there's atmosphere. But why aren't I see other aircraft further away that's not affected by the atmosphere, so it's just strange. I don't know what it is. I just assume it might be just aircraft and they're practicing, whatever it looks like they're flying a big track kind of things. But you can see one part of it, they're going like this, but you know, I don't necessarily see them coming back because they fade out of vision. Anyhow. Yeah. Love you, God bless. Where's our bell? I need him.